Madison Earhart here with Castanet News in Oliver. Behind me is a live look of the Nk'Mip Creek wildfire currently burning out of control. Now, BC Wildfire crews say as of last night, it's estimated at 6,800 hectares in size. But due to the heavy smoke here this morning and the changing conditions, crews aren't able to get an accurate depiction of just how large this fire is. They say, if anything, it is bigger than 6,800 hectares in size. Now, as you can see here, there's still heavy smoke here in the area. I am currently stationed just southeast of the fire that's currently burning. Zoom in here. Now this morning, the Shriek Hill subdivision southeast of Oliver remains the focus of efforts, with fire crews using heavy equipment and personnel overnight to protect the structures. A trailer and a home have been lost in the fire in that area, according to BC Wildfire Services, and crews are mopping up and continuing to fire smart structures by removing available fuels from within the home ignition zones. The Oliver Fire Department, which has been helping BC Wildfire Services with fight, called the fire aggressive and unpredictable in a social media post this morning. Now, here on scene, again, BC heavy smoke here in the area of this fire that is southeast right now of myself here in Oliver. And now in a Soyuz in the Spirit Ridge area, at the southern flank of the fire, crews are mopping up and patrolling as well. Heavy equipment is progressing with guard assessment and construction near Shrike, and crews will continue to have more information this morning. Fire behavior continues to be aggressive again and challenging as conditions remain hot and dry. And again, we haven't seen rain here, and there's no rain in the immediate forecast. In terms of evacuation orders, a total of 568 properties remain under evacuation order due to the Nk'Mip Creek fire, and over 100 more in the regional district of the Okanagan-Similkameen remain under evacuation alert. Now, Castanet will have more information on evacuation orders and alerts as this progresses throughout the afternoon, so make sure you're staying tuned. So again, here this morning, it's quite smoky. It is hard to really see a particular area where this fire looks to be quite heavy, just because the smoke is just so thick right now in the area. BC Wildfire Service is still estimating the fire at about 6,800 hectares in size officially, but again, it's likely to be quite a bit larger than that and is still classified as out of control. Now, the Shrike Creek area, where crews continue to keep their focus this morning, the subdivision there southeast of Oliver remains the focus, with fire crews using again heavy equipment and personnel overnight to protect structures. And again, we have confirmed with BC Wildfire crews that a trailer and a home have been lost in the fire. So not good news there this morning. Just here on scene again, it is quite hot, it is quite dry, heavy smoke in the area. So obviously that's quite difficult for BC Wildfire to get an accurate depiction and assessment of this fire at this time. Again, a total of 568 properties remain under evacuation order, and another 100 more in the regional district of the Okanagan-Similkameen remain under evacuation alert. Castanet will remain on scene here for this afternoon, and we will continue to have more updates for you as they become available. For Castanet News, I'm Madison Earhart in Oliver. For those just tuning in, this is a live look of the Nk'Mip Creek wildfire, currently burning at 6,800 hectares in size. The fire is southeast of me here in Oliver. And again, as you can see, there is heavy smoke here in the area, so it is quite difficult for BC Wildfire crews to get an accurate depiction of just how big this fire is growing. BC Wildfire is still estimating at 6,800 hectares officially, but again, it is quite likely larger than that and is still classified as out of control. Now, the Shrike Hill subdivision southeast of Oliver remains the focus of efforts this morning, with fire crews using heavy equipment and personnel overnight to protect structures. And unfortunately, a trailer and a home have been confirmed lost in the fire in that area. That's according to BC Wildfire Services. Crews are mopping up and continuing to fire smart structures by removing available fuels from within home ignition zones. And the Oliver Fire Department, which has been helping BC Wildfire Services, is calling the fire quite aggressive at this time. That's the word they used in a social media post Monday morning. Now, crews will be looking for burn-off operational opportunities to reinforce existing guards and protect structures. Structure protection is also still underway in the Anarchist Mountain community. And heavy equipment is progressing with guard assessment and construction near Shrike, and a line locator will prepare for building a new machine guard on the fire's east flank in the Mount Baldy and Saldy Meadow areas, aiming to connect with an ongoing construction of the southern machine guard. Aggressive in nature, there's heavy smoke in the area, so it is hard to get an accurate depiction of just how intense this fire is at this time. Conditions remain hot, they remain dry, and again, there's no rain here in the immediate forecast, so that is a concern for BC Wildfire Services. In terms of evacuation orders and alerts, a total of 568 properties remain under evacuation order at this time, and over 100 more in the regional district of the Okanagan-Similkameen remain on evacuation alert. Now, the Regional District of the Okanagan-Similkameen, along with BC Wildfire Service representatives, will be providing an update on the situation of this fire, as well as the Thomas Creek wildfire in the Okanagan Falls area and the Garrison Lake wildfire in Princeton at 2 p.m. this afternoon, and that can be viewed live on Castanet. Castanet.net will carry that conference, and we will have more information for you on the Nk'Mip Creek wildfire this afternoon. I will be stationed here throughout the afternoon, and we'll continue to give you a live look of this fire. Again, currently burning at an estimated 6,800 hectares in size. For Castanet News, I'm Madison Earhart in Oliver.